You like comedy, don't you? Well, Nick at Night has you covered right now with Weeknight to Muller. It is hilarious. But Reese, what else do we have for everybody, huh?
After tonight's Weeknight Update episode, get ready for lots of fun with a Headphones Hour. You can't escape Joey Headphones, he's a really funny guy. And to wrap tonight's program up, have some music by Frank Sinatra to end the night in style.
Alright. Right on. That's all still to come on Nick at Night, so please stay with us. During the regular late night talk shows, you're always bored to death. You know, with horrible jokes and horrible comedy and horrible interviews. There's only one show that'll give you good stuff these days, and that's Weeknight. I'm your host, Ellie. Let's go. From the YouTube Dojo, this place rocks. It's Weeknight there with Ellie Muller, and now, who knows a couple of things about locks. Well, he just found out about some locks, about more locks earlier. Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller's Autograph's office. Mr. Announcer, stop messing around, man. I'm serious, this is getting old. Anyway, the theme song was composed by Babyland Creations. The views were made by Fabrizio Shake It Rockable, and Dime Dark Amy, of course, made the bumpers. Now, speaking of people you should check out, listen to this, right? Babyland Creations, so I just mentioned, is a great composer, actor, writer, director, musician, singer, songwriter. Well, yeah, I think songwriter will best fit the bill as well, and everything else. You know, and he is amazing. You know, he has helped out with this program many times over the last couple of years or so, and he is amazing. Please check him out, as well as Michael's iCast. He has his iMichael program and everything else going on. He's pretty good. Emmanuel Gaffey is this awesome singer who you should check out. Specs Powercan has some fan edits. Rebecca K. Nattek, A. Swagger Vortex M3GVA Studios. You know what? You know, we'll have some excellent stories for you. You know, I'm sorry for the mishap there, but you know what I mean, right? You know, those two channels are owned by one woman, and she is telling Reddit stories. She's answering the Q&A questions and whatnot. And finally, the Nostalgic Plum has some interesting things for everybody as well. So, there you go. I think we got that taken care of. What's up? What's up with watch? They're fascinating and interesting. They're also things that stayed still for many years. So, oh, hey, check this out. Mars will have some company soon because NASA and Perseverance went very close to the rocks. You know, this is what they did, okay? They went to Mars to see if there are any forms of life. You know, like aliens or human beings or whatnot. Alright? What they found were those big rocks, you know, which in hindsight, they're just tiny little rocks being smushed together. And they took a huge close-up of those rocks. Wow. I didn't know that rocks can get harassed too. Did you? Now here's something cool. The crust of Mars is made out of minerals that are common in rocks. We're talking about iron, calcium, and potassium, among other things. Now, we're not like the rocks, but we do have some of those things in us. Wait, now that I think about it, the rocks are like us. And by the way, if you know anybody who teaches science, you know, use this as a conversation starter. You'll be talking about rocks all day. Trust me, it's going to be pretty interesting. Now, MP, Pink Cat, let's go. Top 8 this time. Here we go. Alright, what's the category tonight? Tonight's category, top 8 words that can be used to describe a rock. Number 8, lifeless. Number 7, fascinating. Number 6, cool. Number 5, inactive. Number 4, historic. Number 3, smooth. Number 2, crazy. And number 1, hard. Wait a minute. Rocks aren't really lifeless, are they? Well, not really, but you know what? Let's be honest, right? Rocks can't move. You know, they can't do anything that human beings can do. Yeah, that's true. But really, lifeless? Hey, what can you expect, huh? Thank you, boys. Easy there, easy. We'll be right back. The kids still call it Weeknight Update. Now here it is. Your Vonda Night.
Hey, do you want to go out sometime?
Talk to the hand.
Rude. No, shoot, that never works.
Here's a little toast to stain safe carpeting. You've heard a lot about it. Maybe you wonder if it really works. Well, it does. Works great. The only problem is you can't get it right away, except from, you know who, Empire. We're the only guys who can deliver stain safe carpeting in just one day. So if you want stain safe carpeting, and who doesn't, call us. You'll have it tomorrow. 588-2300 Empire. Empire today, stain safe carpeting tomorrow.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. How you doing, Ed? I'm doing alright. Have you been aware of what the weird late night guys were doing last night? Well, I know they were doing something with climate change and things like that. Yeah! And for some reason, I don't think that people still understand the message of keeping this earth nice and clean. They were dealing with some interesting facts, but they didn't really get the main message. You think you could say no more? I got this. Thank you very much, Mr. Scott. It's time for a moment for everyone, real quick. You know what? He's right. Some of the big late night talk show hosts, or some of the late night talk show hosts who people really can't stand, talked about climate change last night. And, well, while it is important for us to understand that, we need to protect our earth and keep it clean and things like that, I don't think that the other late night guys got the message. I mean, seriously. Sure you can eat green and things like that, but here's the thing, okay? The main things that we need to do in order to keep our earth nice and clean are the following things, okay? Conserve your water, alright, recycle all the papers and plastics and all the other things and aluminum that you're think about throwing away, and instead recycling them, things like that, and conserving your energy. And there's also the thing that people like to call not polluting. Alright? All the extra stuff that everybody else might be telling you, I think that's a little too extra, alright? You just do what I just told you, the earth is going to be fine. Trust me. And I'm sorry for bringing it up, but the other late night guys were talking about it, and I just want to make things a little more accurate for everybody, alright? And I think we've talked about that quite enough. Let's talk about it. Let's have some talking time. Let's go, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Now, check this out, okay? A while back, NASA and Perseverance. Yeah, well, actually, NASA's Perseverance rover, went to Mars. And when it reported back, what the people over there found was astonishing. Check this out, okay? They took really big photos. No, actually, they took close-up photos of the rocks that happen to be over there. Now nobody knows. There has been an idea about how the atmosphere over there was once habitable, but I don't know. I really don't know at this point. And these are some of the crazy rock formations that are found over there on Mars. And Perseverance took it with its left navigation camera. And that is crazy, isn't it? Some of them even look like turtles. And there are differently sized rocks on top of the large rock. And those are just on areas that have been covered by the planet's red and orange dust. For the others, a close look reveals that there is a slight reflective nature on some of the rocks. All I know for sure is, let's be careful, alright? They might not be as crazy as you think. Hey, let's pay attention to this. Alright, now, you may not know this, but, there are three types of rocks: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. And some of those rocks have been around for a very, very, very long time. And there's this thing about the crust of Mars. Here we go. The crust of Mars is comprised of minerals that are found in some of the igneous rocks that you pick up on your backyard, or that you have picked up in your backyard when you're younger. Those minerals include silicon, oxygen, iron, magnesium, aluminum, calcium, and potassium. Some of those things are found in our food, so if you really think about it, sometimes we have been taking care of our bodies as though we are rocks. And here's a fun fact. On average, Americans use 40,000 pounds of minerals every year. And the most famous rock is the Rosetta Stone, found in 1799 by Napoleon's posse, or Napoleon's crew, and later helped decipher what had stumped language experts for centuries: the translation of the Egyptian hieroglyphics. Ow. Now, if only we could share that message with the people of the Discovery Channel. That's a good one right there. Wouldn't you agree, folks? That is it for tonight's program. Thank you so much. Tomorrow night, we're going to have a big Weeknight update show. We're going to deal with Minecraft. We're going to have Fabrizio, aka Rocky Road 10, Karaoke Animation, yeah, Mr. M, and Mono Kevin. Plus, we're going to have an introduction of a new character on Weeknight Update named Jasmina Gremery. You do not want to miss that. And next week, there's going to be another Not Ready for Late Night player. Alright? So, this show is going to be huge. You know, Weeknight Update is only going to get bigger and better as time goes on. I promise. Alright, that's the news. Namalski, Spiro by Wolf.